Savannah, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now here's the first offering. Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Birdie comes on now and he has it 1 down. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Beaver, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Strike taken to throw. And he's safe.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the stretch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the payoff pitch home. is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for him. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And now in the box, Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And the pitch. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The next 0-2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and 31 RBIs. A high fastball is in there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Batting third, the right fielder, Garrett.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll come in here at 263, 22 home runs, and 60 runs batted in. Comes set, and the 0-1. Dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian.
And now here is Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. To first. Bell scoops it up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Marlins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Josh Bell, lifetime against this pitcher. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
So here's Starlin Castro as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Rhett Wiseman, chopped weakly to the left. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jackson Reeds, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Cooper is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 37.
Next, here is Steven Strasburg, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. That's leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The left fielder,
First pitch of the AB on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. Nope.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Digging in next, Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB now. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
batting in, the center fielder, John Birdie.
Next up is John Birdie, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to the right side. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trey Turner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Carter Kieboom. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up is Kyle Schwarber. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Soto is off of first with 2 away. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes, Adele.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here now's the pitcher, Pablo Lopez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Strasburg on 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Changeup, pulled a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Schwarber is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Chisholm.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Garrett Cooper would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Garrett.
Now into the box, Garrett Cooper. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Schwarber gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Miami. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box, Josh Bell grounded out in his last at-bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Liner towards second, and Castro's got himself a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for third place on the Nationals ball club. Stepping in now, Rhett Wiseman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Castro leads off first with one away. And that one yanked just foul. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, Jackson reads as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1, here it comes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Here it comes. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-1 on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's
Ball
down.
1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Reeds is after it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now into the box is Trey Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Cooper is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Carter.
Stepping in next, Carter Kieboom, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Next to hit, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a big.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. We're back to South Florida following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now with the plate is Jorge Alfaro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
9 lives maybe. Cool cat. It's just what my mom's made me. Way before rap. Can't help it. What I'm focused on is a bigger picture. Got it half right.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
1-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, John Birdie. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Curveball, and he buckled it, but it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he pops it up, back behind second base. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 49, Hallo, Lopez.
Striding in is Pablo Lopez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
This one's down to third. Go on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Miami down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. And stepping in, Josh Bell. He grounded out last time up.
Josh. Bell.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bell on at first, nobody out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. The second for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So now to the plate, Rhett Wiseman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals go quietly. Still no score. Now to bat, Jazz Chisholm. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Second baseman. Jazz Chisholm.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings. And it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next up, Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Next to hit is Garrett Cooper. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now Jackson Reeds. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cooper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Crawford.
So next to bat will be Steven Strasburg, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here now is Trey Turner. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roy. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Scott will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Into the box now, Carter Kieboom. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ball 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled away. And that misses 2-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Center fielder going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Ball.
2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to hit is Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Taking strike 1 on the inside corner. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Ryan Harper comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Jorge Alfaro. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A runner at second, nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And that's out number one.
Now batting, center fielder, John Birdie.
Stepping in once again is John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Thrower won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Jorge Soler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 12, Jorge Soler.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now
great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. Jazz Chisholm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
So the next to bat will be Miguel Rojas. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a foul tip that's held on to at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Anthony Bender will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 80, Anthony.
Here now is Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh,
now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Schwarber, base runner at first with one out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to dig in, Starlin Castro. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the belt, the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 4, Rhett Wiseman.
Striding in now for the Nats, Rhett Wiseman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Robles is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready now is Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now to the plate, here is Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's falling behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. Castro with a great slide. The throw. Hats off to that one. At the plate now is Jesus Sanchez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
One and one, here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 23, Jeremy Jeffress.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jackson Reeds, and they could use a spark from him here. First delivery to him, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Victor Robles stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And a breaking ball to the dirt that time for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sanchez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Reeds, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So now here is Carter Kieboom, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
4-0 the score tonight. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Scott gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Nationals, no runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, Tanner Scott collected win number 2 on the year as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 4-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Braves got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-4. Kevin Gausman grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Giants beat the Mets 5-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Vince Velasquez grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping lead the Phillies past the Rays 5-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Colorado Rockies stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-2. The Milwaukee Brewers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 11-6. The Pirates launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-3. The Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-2. The Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. Matt Shoemaker collected his 8th win overall as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 11-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to give up just 5 hits as they blew out Baltimore 9-2. The Indians went deep 4 times as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-7. The Kansas City Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-1. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 2-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.